What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're back talking about Bitcoin, and I'm going to go through exactly what I think it will be doing this coming week. So to start off, again, we mentioned in the video previously that we had shorts at this white line right here, and since those shorts entered, we have crashed back down. So again, good sign, shorts are in profit. I'd actually start to look to take profits right now, just as we are on this body low right here on Bitcoin, and it's starting to slowly consolidate actually on a lower time frame. You can see we're getting some bounces, and I'm also going to go through why I think it can slightly head up this week. Now, whilst we haven't yet come down to this prior wick low, we have essentially hit this low right here, and I think a lot of buyers are starting to step into the market as we near the end of Q3 and we're going to go into Q4. I think people are starting to prepare for that as well. Q4 is a very, very strong month for a lot of things, businesses, assets, the S&P, Bitcoin, everything like that. It's just an overall strong quarter, I should say. So I think a lot of people are going to be preparing for that. Let's quickly go over the heat maps that we have right here. So I'll start off with the 24-hour heat map. This is for all of you guys that are watching a few hours after this video has been uploaded. But then we're going to go through a slightly higher time frame heat map for the ones that have just missed the upload. So yeah, we had a lot of liquidations build up here. As you can see, there was a slow build up, but once we did get this yellow indication of 32 million liquidations, we essentially cleared that. It was actually a very subtle sort of clearance of these liquidations. Usually you will see little chops and spikes, but this was just a normal downtrend back down. And since then we've established a lot of liquidations at 55,000. We have like 32 million at one level and another 32 million just above. So an indication is that we're going to hit these liquidations first really quite soon. So if you're watching this video, I'd look to maybe get a scalp long off at this area, you know, from here all the way up to 55, or just a few spot buys if you have the capital. Now we move on to the higher time frame heat map. Let me quickly zoom this in. You can see on the weekly heat map, we get a few liquidations like this, just build up, really not that many. I mean, usually what I notice on these heat map charts is that the higher the amount of liquidations, as you see on the left scale, the more inclined we are to actually break down these liquidations and hit them. But it seems that on a downtrend, Bitcoin really does like to clear the mediocre sort of liquidations where there's not that many. As you can see, it just sort of takes these steps down. Since we have been taking these steps down, I think a lot of shorts have been entering the market. I don't think I can see from the liquidations. So you can see right here, we're building up at around high 57s, low 58s, and even like nearly $59,000 for Bitcoin. We have a lot of liquidation. So for the coming week, I really do think we can head up and clear these out. I mean, we had quite a slow start to September, but again, we expected it, predicted it in our previous videos for Bitcoin as well. So it's nothing that we didn't see coming. But I think for now, at least in the coming week, we can see definitely some bullishness and some growth in the market. Now, if we go over to the September or the monthly analysis for Bitcoin, we can see how it performs during every month and get a rough estimate of how it should perform, you know, this month and next month. So we can see here, August is usually just an average month, won't perform that much. But September is most likely always a red month. We average minus 5% on the month, and then you can see October is always a great month. We average 23% profit in October for Bitcoin. So from the 1st of October to the end, it averages 23% profit. Again, we are at a real low for Bitcoin. So if you want to enter now and just hold until the end of October, statistically speaking, that should be a good trade. You don't even need to hold to the end of October. You can hold to the end of November, as November has an average gain of 47%, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's what you can do. That's a solid trade idea. I wouldn't look to leverage along this. I mean, you know, crypto is very volatile. You can see in November we get minus 36% in 2018. In September we get minus 19%. So it is still volatile, it is still risky. I'd rather just spot buy or very low leverage long this. But overall, that seems like a good idea, and September is usually a red month. So if we do clear these liquidations, it would, I think, result in us being slightly green on September, which we have done in the past. So maybe this will be another one of those months. And also, guys, before I go into the deep technical analysis, make sure to check out the Discord down below, because I'll be posting a full weekly watch list of exactly what I'm doing on a lot of different altcoins, so you don't want to miss that. And also, my team is posting trades every single day that all of our members are profiting from, so make sure to join the Discord down below. It's going to be the first link in the description. But now let's go on to the analysis. So again, as we were saying on the heat maps, I think we can easily head to somewhere around this area. On a lower time frame, this would not even look that bad. Even on the higher time frame, it looks very doable. On the lower time frames, again, we have these highs which we could target for the lower leverage longs. So that's what I'd be looking for us to do, especially this coming week. Right now we are consolidating in a slight uptrend. There is so much liquidity surrounding this area right here of consolidation, just because of how much volume we had on these drops. Like, you can see how big these candles are. So I wouldn't be trying to scalp, in between these support and resistance or supply and demand zones right here. I'd just be looking to try and swing this trade. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, check out all of the exchange links down below in case you need a place to trade. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.